Oh, Jesus, what is this? Is this the fucking Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? What is that thing? Beyond the door was a glamorous Japanese-style room covered in Western cum. Walls were all sliding doors, but a massive chandelier hung from the ceiling. It looked like a house built during the late 1800s or early 1900s. In the center of the room was another strange statue. And just like before, next to it was a device with 7 panels. The head is really big. I don't need to make a joke this time. The joke makes itself. Shirabe tapped his forehead and nodded. Dunk, dunk, dunk. That's a Nurihon. How do you know, though? What's a Nurihon? Rihon, oh my god. It's a monster that goes into people's houses and drinks their tea. This one is different, though. What a fucking scary monster. Is it gonna drink my tea? Yes, it's got Western armor and it's holding a sword. This is the final boss from Samurai Fantasy VII. Ah, well, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Moving carefully and checking everywhere for hidden traps, we slowly approach the statue. It's beautiful. What the hell, bro? Are you serious? It looks like some sort of ugly alien. It really does. It really freaking does. It's disgusting. It's really cool. Smooth, perfect sculpting. The nice, round, bulbous head. The throbbing. God, he didn't go so far as to touch it, but I got the impression that he thought it was safe. If he thought it was safe, he would have. Miyoshi is kind of funny. I was watching him gaze appreciatively at the statue when I heard a familiar voice. Take in hand the Holy Seal, and with the prayer of the priestess, defeat the demon king. The light of victory will illuminate your path. It was confusing. Was the announcer okay? A priestess, huh? Well, I wonder who that is. Yeah, I wonder who the fuck the priestess is. The lid panel was a picture of a woman. Well, it really narrows it down. We should investigate the room thoroughly. Once we know more, we can examine the hint more closely. Bald Saki. Just Saki's fine. Yes? I think we should split up again. I would like you to decide how. Me? Why? You seem to have good intuition. Does anyone have any objections? Objection! Fine, whatever. Let's just get moving. Should we split up this time? Examine the sliding doors with Mitarashi. Examine the floor with Shirabe and Miyoshi. Examine the statue with Shido and Urabe. I still don't know all their names. Is Shirabe the guy with the green jacket? I know who Mitarashi is. I know who. Okay. Yeah. I think I like this middle one. I like these two characters the most. I decided to investigate the floor with Shirabe and Miyoshi. Remember, if you find anything, don't touch it. Know what does what in here. Right. We spread out our asses in different directions, scanning the floor. It seemed totally ordinary until I spotted a mark about the size of my fist near a wall. There's something over here. It looked familiar, but I couldn't quite place why. This is three-leafed wild ginger. You nerd. What? Oh, that's the Mito seal. Correct. They also call it the Mitsubishi, like the car. It's pretty well known, where, like you said, it was used in Mito. Oh, they're throwing so many words at me that I just do not understand. The plant is called an usarum. Like, seriously? How am I supposed to read these first try? The plant is called an usarum caulescens, or wild ginger. Usually it has 2 leaves. 3-headed plants are exceedingly rare. Miyoshi spoke up. Edo Palace was the home of the ruling Tokugawa family. The protagonist is actually a part of the family. So that means this is the crest of the ruling clan, right? Do you think this could be the Holy Seal? I think so. Look at this. Ah, it's sticking out just a little, see? My money says this is some sort of switch. And then something will happen if we push it. That's how switches usually work, yes. I don't think we're going to find anything else here, though. Miyoshi nodded, and we decided to regroup and see what the other teams had found. It only took a few minutes to go over everything we'd learned. Shido reported finding a diamond-shaped hole going all the way through the statue, from its stomach to its back. Also, the statue and its base were apparently made of different materials. Mitarashi reported that they discovered the sliding doors were mostly just painted on, although there were a few real ones. Each wall had one real door, so if we didn't count the entrance that left 3 possible exits. Okay, looks like we found everything we're gonna find. Now, how does this mess connect to what we've heard? Take in hand the holy seal, and with the prayer of the priestess defeat the demon king. The light of victory will illuminate your path. Take in hand the holy seal, and with the prayer of the priestesses. Prayer of the priestesses must mean that the priestess has to push the button with the seal on it. Okay, easy peasy though. Shido reached over and put his hand on my arm. Do not touch me. Ah! Ball Saki, you're going to have to do it. Just Saki's fine. What? Why me?
Well, you have to be the priestess. You're the only woman here, after all. I mean, unless you can't tell her.
That and the only people who haven't gone yet are doing Shirabe. There's no way in hell he's the priestess.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, I'll give it a shot. I took a deep breath and pushed the button. Everyone swallowed. Huh? Nothing's happening. Uh-oh. I've been expecting, well, something. This was odd.
Give it another shot. Maybe it's sticky.
Oh, God. Right! I pushed again, as hard as I could. I don't think it's even moving. What?
Maybe it's broken.
He gestured for me to move aside and pressed down on the seal with his foot. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, what? Pleasant chimes sounded, and the priestess panel disappeared to be replaced by the warrior. What the hell? Why did it work for me? I guess you must be the priestess.
What? No. That's crazy! Lies! Look, if I'm either of one of those little pictures, I'm the warrior.
He looked hurt and a little flustered, but...
Are you kidding me? This old fart's supposed to be a priestess? I suppose the old adage is true. One cannot judge a book by its cover.
Don't laugh at him! But it's so funny.
Damn it. Leave me alone, you harpies. Backstabbers. How is this girl a warrior? Something's up here, and I don't like it.
It is a little strange, but at least it looks like we got it to work. Shido had remained silent until now, but he suddenly spoke up. Or perhaps Balsaki isn't actually represented by one of these panels. Just Saki's fine. What? Why? I'm the warrior, obviously. You volunteered to participate, but we were chosen. You're an unforeseen element. The warrior on that panel might be for whoever was originally intended to be here instead of you. No? It's just me. What are you talking about?
I see. That would make sense.
No, it wouldn't. What? Right. You're just gonna really just create an echo chamber between you two where you both say your stupid fucking ideas that are obviously wrong? I'm the warrior! Wait. You're saying I still would have been the priestess? Calm down. It's only a guess. But if you think about it, the fact that this game seems so specifically tailored to us is even more unsettling.
Damn it. Where does that pig get off just making stuff up?
What? Was the guy who was supposed to be here have a... Wait, what? Was the guy who was supposed to be here have a top knot and a pair of swords or something? Was the guy who was... Dude, sentences! This is not how words work. I'm getting fucked up here. The humor of the situation was beginning to ebb.
Yeah, I don't really care who the priestess is. We figured out this part of the puzzle.
Yeah, so what can we do next? Oh, hey! Take a look at this! Part of the floor opened up. We all ran over to see what Wakasa was talking about. Sure enough, there was now a large hole in the floor. It looks like there's something inside.
Let's see what it is.
Mitarashi, either unafraid or unaware of the possible danger, stuck his hand into the hole and pulled out, a baby? Shit? Uh-oh. A katana?
Looks like it. First time I've ever held a real one. This thing's pretty heavy.
And look, on the guard. Do you think this is... Wild Ginger, the same seal as before. This must be the Holy Seal then. Oh yeah, stab him. Yeah, maybe. This is the Holy Sword Muramasa from the game. It's an heirloom of the Tokugawa family, and the only thing that can hurt the Nurite Rikyon. Every time I say that, it just gets harder. Stab him, dude, stab him.
Yeah, what it is totally sweet looking. A holy seal, huh?
Mitarashi drew the sword from its scabbard with a flourish and swung it around a few times, grinning and posing, and chopping off my head. Uh-oh.
You have obtained an item!
The voice echoed across the room. I guess we got it right. Apparently, the next part is defeat the Demon King, so...
Well, that's easy.
Hinarashi swaggered over to the statue and with one dramatic motion shoved the sword right through it.
I'm supposed to do it because I'm the warrior! See? Fits that hole perfectly.
Interesting, so the hole was made to fit the sword. I suppose this would count as defeating the Demon King. Hinarashi gave the sword a final shove, and the statue made a small click, followed by an electric whirring noise.
Hey, looks like that triggered something. It triggered me. I'm fucking triggered. I'm the warrior.
What do you think that noise is?
Probably that.
The light is moving.
What light?
We watched it as it slowly turned to point at the top of the sword. It's reflecting off the katana and pointing to the door on the right-hand wall.
The light of victory will illuminate your path. That's it. We've solved the whole damn thing.
Yeah, no, we haven't. I gave him a vigorous nod.
Nope.
All right, Balsaki, Chisaki's fine. You open the door this time.
Warrior, huh?
Here goes.
Terrible idea.
Now that the puzzle was solved, all I had to do was open the door, and we'd be finished with this attraction. I could feel everyone's eyes on me.
Hubba. Yeah, your harem was all looking at you at once. Terrible, you're gonna get shot. Goodbye.
I grabbed hold of the door and threw it open. On the other side was a wall with the head of a demon mounted on it. What?
Get down! Get down.
I stepped forward to get closer.
You're so stupid!
A harsh buzzer sounded. The warrior panel turned red.
Get down!
As she shouted, I heard an arrow fire from the demon.
Ah!
Suddenly, I was frozen in place by surprise and terror. I squeezed my eyes shut.
How? What? What is wrong with you? You idiot! Aye! Oh my god.
Something slammed into my body. The arrow! I thought. No, wait, this is another body. I opened my eyes and looked up.
Someone just took an arrow for me. Yep, there he is. What an absolute sex demon. You okay?
What? His face was twisted in pain, and it only took a moment to see why. The bolt that it had meant for me was buried in his shoulder.
Are you alright? Good. This, hurts a little more than I expected.
Hinarashi saved me? I realized my mouth was hanging open and quickly shut it, but I felt awful. I have to say something. If I just jumped out of the way.
What were you thinking? Are you okay? Obviously, are you okay? What the fuck? Oh, come on.
Are you okay? I think I'm okay.
Well, that's good.
He grinned.
Am I not gonna get a sex bomb? Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb? I guess I had to say, what were you thinking to get the sex bomb from him?
We need to stop the bleeding.
Come on, it's just a flesh wound. You're acting like an old woman. Dude, please.
That's an awful lot of blood for a fresh wound, pal. And you gotta consider infection. Once I saw a man's arm just turn green and fall off. Now, hold still.
What?
We watched for a few tense minutes while Shirabe applied some rudimentary first aid. Here, take this! Thanks.
What is it? What?
I handed him my handkerchief, which he skillfully tied around Minarashi's arm.
Of course you have a handkerchief, fair maiden.
Damn it. I thought we were almost done, so I let myself get cocky and screwed this all up.
Yeah, entirely your fault, sure. Let's blame you. You just punch yourself?
Shido grimaced and slammed his fist into a nearby meat wall.
Hey, this isn't just your show, man. Stop trying to act like their hero. Says you.
No, that's not it. I should have been on my guard. Told everyone to move away from the door. Well, I've patched him up as good as I can, but this man needs to get some real treatment as soon as possible.
He's not going to get it.
Minarashi nodded in thanks. Then we need to get out of here as fast as we can. So, what did we do wrong? Yeah, that's the first thing we need to figure out. I tried to fight down the growing feeling of panic and go over what we knew, but I couldn't hold my thoughts together. I was so sure that was the answer.
I wasn't.
As was I. Maybe we went through the steps wrong, or we're missing something important. Shirabe continued to mumble to himself and scratch his beard as the rest of us thought.
But now we're the only... Wait, what? Now there's only 2 doors left. We've got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Unless they're both wrong. I could tell he was trying to lighten the mood, but his words had the opposite effect.
You have to stick the sword in.
The minutes ticked by. Every so often I could see Mitarashi grimace in pain and shift uncomfortably. It must hurt more than he's telling us. We need to do something fast.
Let's go over everything again, starting from the beginning.
I nodded and started running over what we knew in my head. Shirabe pushed the switch, and then we found the katana with the wild ginger seal on it. That was the line. Take in hand the holy seal, and with the prayer of the priestess.
Oh, the prayer of the priestess. Yeah, okay. The prayer of the priestess, then the fucking priestess sticks it in.
And it made a sort of clicking noise, which was the defeat the Demon King part. Finally, the light moved on to the end of the sword and reflected off to the point of this door, which was the light of victory will illuminate your path.
Damn it! What did we miss? I'm the warrior, so I have to stick it in?
It seems like we did everything we were supposed to, but something feels wrong. I racked my brain for what that might be. When we examined the room, did we miss something important?
Yes. Mind bomb time. Mind bomb, let's go. What's it called? Explosive insight, there we go. Yeah, give me explosive insight. Okay, turn out the mirror on a diamond-shaped hole. Different materials. On the floor, 3-leaf wild ginger plant. The mark appears to be a button too. Turned out that most of them were fake and just painted on, but not all of them. Some were real 3 in fact. So what are we missing? I feel like different materials. Diamond-shaped hole. From his stomach to his back. We also realized the statue and base were made of different materials. On the floor, we found a mark that looked like a stylus 3-leaf wild ginger plant. The mark appeared to be a button too. Okay. Most of them were fake and just painted on. 3-leaf wild ginger. Fuck it, let's go. Aye! Got it. Cut! Oh my god, the fucking fanfare every time.
You forgot about how the statue and its base are each made of different stuff. So, couldn't there be something hidden there? I looked up to see 6 stunned faces staring at me.
What?
My god, she's right. We completely forgotten about the damn statue. I saw it, even mentioned it, and then...
In that case, perhaps we should consider what the difference might mean.
We huddled around the statue and began to study it with renewed interest. Have to figure this out quickly. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see Mitarashi, still trying and failing to hide how much his wound hurt. I began to circle around the statue. What's this thing made of, anyway? Not really thinking, I reached out to touch it, only to have my arm suddenly grabbed and pulled away. Whoa!
I thought you were about to get electric shock.
What were you thinking? You're a...
Do I have to read this guy's dialogue? I'm going to fucking kill you. You should touch it. You touch it. I hope it's trapped. You touch it. I hope it's trapped.
He grabbed me. Now I was getting yelled at? I mean, sure, I probably shouldn't have touched it without warning everyone, but what does being a woman have to do with that?
Let's fucking go, Kamaru.
It sure sounded sexist to me.
Yeah!
Kick his ass! Kick his fucking ass, Kamaru! What is he thinking? This probably isn't the time to start a fight, but he's being an idiot. Get mad! Ooh, I'm getting mad! What is wrong with you?
That's amazing. Alright, let's go. Let's kick his ass, dude.
Sorry. Yeah, okay, maybe I didn't really think too hard about whether or not I should touch that thing. But my being a woman doesn't have anything to do with it. What the heck were you thinking? You're absolutely right. I shouldn't have said that. Well, I did stick my hand out when I shouldn't have, and I apologize for that. But don't do that again, okay?
Let's fucking go, Kamaru. Kamaru Balsaki saves the day.
Should have been more careful, but if I hadn't called Shido out in his malarkey, I would have felt pretty steamed.
It's fucking malarkey? Is that what you're gonna call that? Can we just call sexism malarkey from now on?
Shido hung his head and rubbed a hand over its eyes.
I got a sex bomb for that.
Look, I'm really sorry. I'm a police officer, a detective. My job is to protect people, but I failed. I was angry with myself, and I pushed that onto you. It was wrong. It's okay, really. He bowed his head.
You can get people's asses in this game? You're too serious, bro. I can barely even feel this. If I had a band-aid, I'd be fine. You are so full of shit. If we're being honest here, I don't really like you that much. But we're all still counting on you, alright? Back me up here.
Yeah, you don't need to be so hard on yourself. I also don't like you.
So, you alright now, defective?
Get his ass! Get his ass! Shido pursed his lips. It's detective, and you know it.
Details! Come on, man! Don't sweat the small stuff!
Alright, I suppose you win this one. Shido sighed and gave us a small smile.
Well, that's real sweet and all, but we're back to where we started. We still haven't figured that statue out.
We nodded and turned back to puzzling over the statue again. Hey guys, you think maybe it turns?
Yeah! Let's go!
He pointed down towards where the statue met the base.
Stand back. I'll see if I can move it. No, don't touch it, you're a man! You should get the lesser women to touch it so that if it's dangerous, they can die, right, Shido?
Carefully, Shido stepped forward and put his hand on the statue. When nothing happened, he slowly started to push. It moved! Not very far, but it had moved. It appeared that the katana could be used as a sort of handle to rotate the statue. Good, Balsaki. Chisaki's fine. I think you should take it over now.
Yes, as the warrior, I think you'll have to. There might be more tricks, so just go slow and be ready to get out of the way.
Right, got it. I moved the statue slowly, bit by bit, and before long...
Dunk. It was just a bonk. Oh!
The head suddenly shot off and flew across the room, slamming into a wall and dropping to the floor.
That was easy.
Oh man, that really scared me. I thought my heart was gonna stop. His eyes were so wide I could see the whites, and his breathing was fast and shallow.
Can you usually not see the whites of people's eyes? What?
The paddle's green.
So our warriors defeated the Fuck!
You'll get there eventually.
So our steps were right, in a manner of speaking. We were just missing one.
Shirabe groaned and shook his head.
That means we just need to follow the light again, right?
It's pointing to a door on the left. Let me handle it this time.
Sure. I mean, if anyone's gonna get shot, may as well be you.
He strode off toward the door, and once we made sure we were out of the way, pulled it open. That's it! Thank goodness. He let out a sigh of relief, and I followed suit.
I followed suit. Get me out of here.
The room
of the Supreme Ruler has been completed!
I never thought I'd be happy to hear that voice, but for once I was.
I mean, I was happy every time I heard it.
Look! You can see outside! This must be the exit! We began to cheer. At last, we'd finally finished the first day's game. Our faces were drawn and tired, but every one of them was split with a relieved grin.
Stage 1 has been completed! You've obtained a reward! Onto the floorboards in the passageway. Nope, this is my thoughts. Popped open. Inside was a treasure chest like the one we found in the first room. Take the katana as well. You would be a fool to not take that katana. Like, oh my god. Or a fucking Muramasa. Get it. It's a holy weapon. Reuse site Mitarashi. Let's see here. What the heck is this? It's just a piece of paper.
I can use this to wipe my own ass. Finally! He pulled it out and frowned at it.
Sun? The hell does the sun have to do with this? We can think about that after we've gotten you taken care of. How about you give that to me for safekeeping?
Right, we need to get you treated. Let's go.
Hold it up against the sun and you'll be able to see something through it.
I broke into a run and heard everyone else doing the same behind me.
That's totally not a stupid idea.
It wasn't easy, but we did it. We beat Samurai Fantasy VII.
It was so easy. There was like no challenge whatsoever. The only challenge was people just being stupid.
When we finally got outside, it was 7 p.m. and totally dark. Last room had taken us 3 hours.
How? You did 2 things. How did it take you 3 hours? What do you fucking mean? It took you 3 hours.
I felt a chill go up my spine. we'd just taken a little longer to finish.
Oink, oink, oink! Congratulations on finishing today's game!
Ah, you! I glared at the screen with the pig's ugly face on it.
Really? You did an excellent job! You used your strengths to complete each challenge! I was quite moved. As if. Oink! I imagine you've got some idea what sort of fun you'll have to look forward to in the rest of our games now. And you also understand just how high the stakes are.
I felt everyone's tense. We knew exactly what he meant. What was everyone's tense? Present? Or I guess it was past just there. We had a bunch of close calls already. We've got 6 more days of this. My chest tightened. We can only go on so long. Sooner or later, we'd slip up, and someone would. I can't let that happen. Cheeto's voice broke the silence. I have a proposal. If we do manage to complete all 7 days of your game, could you give us a reward? Your reward is not dying, Cheeto.
Oink! A reward!
Yeah, this is a game, right? What kind of game doesn't have some kind of loot or treasure when you beat it? Cheeto nodded in agreement. They're right. It's not fair to have to go through all this for nothing.
Oh my fucking god. You people are insane. Do you think he gives a shit about the reward? He's holding people hostage and threatening to kill them. You almost died multiple times, and you're gonna be like, man, this isn't fair. We're not getting a prize for this? Like, what?
As for my reward, I'm just hoping to save my uncle.
Yeah, see? Someone who has a bit of humanity.
You might have a point. Oink! Okay, I will grant you whatever boon you request.
Are you gonna pay for our dream wedding, perhaps? Damn, pretty generous for a hog. I mean, have you talked to many other hogs in your lifetime, Mitarashi?
Cheeto's face didn't even twitch.
Oh, God. I want an Xbox 360.
I don't know what you hope to accomplish with all of this, but I know what my reward will be.
The safe return of all the hostages, and an Xbox 360 with 2 controllers so I can play with my brother.
None of us had expected that. Least of all Hogstein, who began to shake with rage.
I can't afford an Xbox! In a moment of weakness, I decide to be nice, and you just tear out this gentle maiden's heart.
Gentle maiden?
Yes, you cocky little monkey, and I've had enough of you too, you snot-nosed brat, and you, meathead, and you swindler.
What? Cocky? Monkey? Hey, what do you mean by snot-nosed?
Meathead? Are you talking to me, pal? I suppose the swindler would be me.
Yep.
What, does the truth hurt? Who do you think's been keeping you alive? Stop that, you emo twerp. You too, you hairy old fart. Don't even get me started on this detective who spends hours on his hair even though he's going bald.
Oh my god.
What? I'm not going bald, and this is just how my hair looks. Shut up! Your mother is hideously obese!
Okay. What the heck is going on here? Where did all these insults come from? Oh yeah, what the hell's wrong with you? Let's go.
I understood that he was angry, but this was going too far. What's his deal, telling us all off when he's the one who did all this to us in the first place?
He wants us to get mad. But I want to get mad as well because it's funny. I just want Kamaru to just have severe anger issues. Because it's entertaining. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think we just gotta pop off at every possible avenue. Fuck it, let's get mad. Let's get mad, let's get angry!
What's wrong with you?
Oh my god. What is this?
Sorry!
An apology's not gonna cut it.
Oh man, she's kind of scaring me. Really full of piss and vinegar, isn't she?
God.
Oink! Alright, fine. I'll return the hostages just like you asked.
Then, why did you get so mad?
Oink oink! No, I just forgot that you'll be all dead before the week is over, so I can promise you all whatever I want. Ahem! Now then, I imagine all of you are very tired. Fear not, your hotel will arrive shortly. While you wait, you're free to do whatever you like. Explore the park, eat at a restaurant. This is an amusement park after all. Amuse yourselves. Once you're all finished, please be sure to meet up at the far end of Adventure Village. All right, I apologize, but none of the attractions will function at all. Oink oink! Now, I bid you all farewell.
But do I get my axe box? Damn it. Never specified.
Huh. The screen blinked out.
I cannot believe getting angry I'm actually worked. I thought he was just gonna fucking turn into like a troll pig face and be like, I got you.
Hotel will arrive?
That's what he said. Not quite sure what it means.
We're gonna find out soon anyway. Meanwhile, let's have some fun.
Without waiting for a response, he took off toward one of the park directories.
It would seem he really enjoys theme parks.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That was probably why he knew so much about this one.
I think he's still kind of trying to hide it, so maybe we ought to leave him alone.
True. If that was the case, though, he wasn't hiding it very well. Still, no harm in leaving it unsaid.
Are we just gonna ignore his injury now? Is he just fine?
When we caught up to Mitarashi, he seemed shocked when I reminded him that none of the attractions were working. Apparently, he hadn't been listening to Hogstein that closely. Man, I never got to eat lunch. I'm starving. Can we go look for a restaurant? I didn't realize it until he said it. I was hungry too. Starving, in fact.
A wise choice. I've also grown somewhat peckish. A man can't fight on an empty stomach, you know. I think I'll join you. Yeah, true. I don't think I want to hit up the main office first. I'll catch up with you guys later, cool?
He didn't seem to want to say it, but I had a feeling Mitarashi wanted to try and find something to treat his wound with.
Go with him.
I'm gonna go take a look at the arcade. But if the attractions aren't working, wouldn't that mean all the games are offline too? I still want to check.
We don't know squat about what's going on here. I'm gonna go see if I can dig anything up.
Alright, I'll go with Mitarashi to the office then.
I mean, they must have heard me. They must have heard my prayers.
He gotten hurt because of me. It felt wrong to just leave him.
Huh? Why?
It didn't sound like he was very fond of the idea.
You want to help? Then leave me alone. I'm a lone wolf, man.
The brush-off didn't get much clearer than that. What should I do?
Help him anyway.
If I try and convince him to let me come, that would be awkward.
Who do I want to go with? Ah, fuck! I actually had to choose. See, this is hard. Obviously, I'm not gonna pick this. Oh, it's one of these three. But these three are like my favorite characters, though. Right now. No, wait, not Shirabi. Oh yeah, Shirabi. Shirabi's my favorite so far, but Mitarashi's a close second. We're getting options, which is cool. Yo, this music. Slamming. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Make some louder. Alright. Coin flip between Mitarashi and Shirabi. Where's my magic coin? Oh god, where's my magic coin? No. It'll be around here somewhere. Was it my wallet? I can't remember if I left my magic. There's my magic coin. Let's fucking go! Alright, heads is Mitarashi and tails is Shirabi. Sorry, Miyoshi, but you're just not as cool as my other two fucking husbandos. Tails, we're going with Shirabi.
After a little thought, I decided to go explore the park with Shirabi.
Thank you, magic coin. Oh my god. Oh my god. These fucking little chibis. That Ferris wheel exploded. That shouldn't be there.
I guess I'd just get in the way if I went with Mitarashi, so maybe I should go help gather information.
I want to hang out with all of them. You know what I should have done is made a save state, but I don't want to spend like 16 fucking extra hours in this game. Developing an interest in investigative journalism, my little lady.
Yeah, I guess. I just thought I should go find out what I can. And do you mind if I tag along?
You already did. Sure, no skin off my back.
We walked around the park, examining several different locations as best we could in the dark, including the entrance and the Ferris wheel. Well, what remained of the Ferris wheel.
Right. We've been to a couple different areas of the park now.
He tapped his forehead with his finger.
Nobody's outside the park. I figure that means they're using the hostages to scare everyone off and keep the cops and news cameras out of range. The entrance isn't locked, so technically we could leave whenever we want. If the pig's going to stick to his word, though, that'd kill all the hostages. Let's do it, fuck it. It looks like the whole place is being run by the piglets, no actual employees. The Ferris wheel's been blown up. The whole thing's a mess.
Gosh, it really is looking bad, isn't it?
Yeah, seems like the little pork chop thought of everything. This is no crime of passion.
He shoved another snack into his mouth as he spoke. It didn't look like we'd find much else, so we started back toward the restaurant. You really know a lot of stuff, don't you?
Where the hell did that come from?
Well, I mean, you kind of saved us a bunch of times today because you knew something.
Glad to know all that junk isn't just taking up space, I guess. Sometimes it's not enough to just know things, though. Shining light on the truth takes a little more.
Huh? He seems kind of depressed.
Aww. I took a screenshot. What one?
What? He fished the box of snacks out of his pocket and held it out toward me.
Oh, wait, what? What? You gonna ask me again?
Should I really take one? I mean, candy from strangers and all that.
Absolutely! Ask why he seems lonely. Oh my fucking god. Take one, he's offering you one.
Okay, just one.
Right, make sure you enjoy it, alright? Aww.
I didn't really feel comfortable asking him what was wrong, so a snack would have to do.
Do not pry into his life. Just take the snack and enjoy it.
So you've just always got these ready to go?
Better to have them than not and not need them, I always say. Feel like heading back?
Sure. We set off in the direction of the restaurant.
You were pretty impressive yourself, you know.
Huh?
Your epiphanies, they're inside. And particularly in that last room. The rest of us were all flying blind. I think we're going to need that tomorrow.
Oh well, I'll be sure to try my best then. Man, it really feels nice to have someone tell you that you did a good job. Before I noticed it, we were at the restaurant.
I'm getting a fucking romantic meal with you? Well, now that we've all finished, I'd like to give a quick rundown of what I turned up out there.
Everyone looked up from their mostly empty plates.
It's eerily quiet. Oh, is he telling a horror story?
With all eyes on him, Shirabe began to describe what we'd seen. Oakstein manages to appear inside the park without warning, makes a big entrance, kidnaps the entire staff, and seizes control. Just what is he? We don't even know what he really wants. This has to be a huge amount of work. Is he just doing it for fun?
No idea.
If he is, that's a pretty messed up idea of fun.
Indeed, but even so, seems like a great deal of trouble.
If he wants to see people in danger, well, why set up games like this? Why do it here?
He must be real bored if he thinks this is a good time. When I get my hands on that little jerk, I'll give him a little jerk.
Well, we've still got a long way to go, so we're gonna need to work together. Everybody nodded.
Darkness. What? The fuck? Excuse me?
After dinner, we headed toward Adventure Village. Shirabe seemed to know the way, so he was leading us.
Wow! What the heck is that?
Ah! The far end of Adventure Village, a gorgeous cruise liner had been anchored near the riverside dock.
Ah, well, now I see what they meant by arrive. It's quite impressive, isn't it?
We all stared at the ship for a minute or two, amazed by its size and grandeur. So, this thing must be from a game too, huh?
Well, we may as well board.
Keeping a close eye on his surroundings, Shido headed for the ship. The rest of us followed. As it turned out, it's just as spectacular on the inside as it was on the outside. The decor wouldn't have been out of place in a 5-star hotel.
Damn, I would have been stoked to get invited here if I wasn't in the middle of some stupid game.
Yeah. They both gazed around the lobby and sighed.
Is it moving?
Yeah, I think so. It had begun to move as soon as all of us were aboard.
Well done. He's thorough. This means we're stuck here until morning.
Shirabe frowned as several piglets appeared.
Still, I just hate that they're called piglets. Looks like they still can't talk.
They began to wave their arms and bodies around wildly, trying desperately to communicate something without words. Are they saying they'll show us to our rooms?
How can you tell? I mean, what else are they going to be saying?
Huh? Oh well, I'm not sure. Just kind of instinct, I guess. We followed the piglets to the rooms we'd been assigned. Gosh, sure I'm tired. As soon as the piglet shut the door and left, I collapsed onto my bed. After a whole day running around, lying down felt so good. Ugh, no, I'm gonna fall asleep if I stay here. What's the point? I had to clean up. With a mighty effort, I hauled myself out of bed and toward the bathroom.
Ah, looks like a very nice bathroom.
The shower was my first priority, and after I dried and dressed, I began to really examine the room. It was about the size of a spacious single in a hotel, but it was neat and pretty. It was also well stocked with just about everything I could need. I hadn't brought anything with me, obviously, but it looked like whoever had prepared the room had anticipated that. At last, feeling refreshed, I finally let myself fall into bed. But so much has happened today. I'm tired, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. As soon as I lay down, my head was flooded with thoughts of my uncle, and the game we just played, and whatever game we'd be playing tomorrow. Just worrying about all of this isn't going to get me anywhere. The exhaustion from before was gone, replaced with restless energy.
What? Who should I hang out with? Yo! He looks like a vampire in this one. They all look very different than their little chibis. Yo! I mean, either you, or you. Maybe you. Oh god, there's just so many hunks. There's so many hunks I can hang out with, I don't know. I kind of just want to keep hanging out with this guy, who I just still don't know his name. The names I know so far, I know Midarashi, and your name begins with U. Your name is Toa something. Your name begins with 2. Your first name and second name begin with S. You're like A and then S. You're or? Yeah, Midarashi's the only one whose name I know. I don't know why I remember his one. All right, who are we hanging out with? We keep hanging out. Let's keep hanging out. Keep hanging out with this cool dude. We'll have plenty of chances to hang out with other people later, as long as they don't die. Jesus Christ. That was some funky fanfare.
Shirabe!
What's up, little lady? Can't sleep?
Yeah, I'm wide awake. Are you having trouble too?
Yeah. Well, I guess you could say that. I came out here hoping they might have a newspaper.
He held up a newspaper and shook his head.
There's nothing about what happened today.
Oh shit, there's nothing about what happened today, is there?
No, a damn word.
Well, it hasn't even been a day yet.
True, but this is just the evening paper, and there's nothing! Nothing!
I wonder why.
Probably a gag order. You saw the hostages.
He frowned and folded up the newspaper angrily.
I thought maybe we'd be able to get something from the outside, but
I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's gotta be something in the morning paper.
I hope so.
Shirabe sighed. I could tell that the journalist in him was itching to get to the bottom of this whole thing. Shirabe? He was staring straight ahead at the newspaper forgotten, as if something had suddenly occurred to him. I know some people kind of drift off when they're thinking hard. What should I do? I decided it was best to just wait for him to come back, but the longer I waited, the clearer it got that he wasn't likely to do that anytime soon. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get sleepy.
Oh god.
Even though I knew I should probably go back to my room, I couldn't work up the energy to move. I felt my eyelids begin to drift closed.
Hey!
Ah!
You alright?
As the sleep cleared out of my head, I realized his face was very close to mine. Oh, wait, what? What's going on? I blinked, and he let out a relieved sigh. You must have tipped over onto me while you were sleeping. Gave me a real start, I tell you what.
Huh? Oh! Oh! I'm sorry!
I'll never forgive you, wench.
I scramble back away from him.
Oh man. Ha! Don't sweat it. Just scoot on back to your room before you conk out again, okay?
Oh my god, the nod. Sex bomb, sex bomb.
He gave me a pat on the head and I gave him a nervous sort of polite smile before running off, my cheeks burning.
Oh gosh, that was embarrassing.
At least it hadn't seemed to bother him too much. Oof. Well, I'm definitely sleepy now. Just look at the time. I flopped into bed and I was asleep with my head in the pillow.
Leave the lights on. Sleep with the lights on. What is this? Your vampire locket? On here.
It was supposed to be a peaceful day.
Is this me? It's gotta be me.
Is Dad awake yet? Should I go wake him up? Why don't you let him sleep in a little longer? Daddy hasn't had a day off in a long time. He's very tired. You don't want to get tired later, do you? Maybe you should sleep a little longer too. Maybe. But what if it runs away while I'm sleeping? It's an amusement park, dear. It won't be going anywhere. It'll be waiting for you when you get up. So let Daddy sleep in. When he gets up, we can go pack some lunches and go to the park together. Does that sound like fun? Yeah.
Interesting. Stage 2. I mean, there's got to be like a video cut-off point at some point, so I'm just gonna say, you know, thanks for watching this video. I don't know. I think we got like 2 or 3 episodes out of that. Let me check. Skip, slap, do with a bat. Yeah, that was about. Was that about 2 episodes? 3 episodes? Probably 2 episodes. Who knows? This is the end of one anyway. So I see you in the next one. Thanks for joining me on this fucking sexy adventure, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop recording now. I maybe in like 7 years I'll be able to do an outro that's like slightly good, but until then we can just stick with this. Bye!